Tonight, representatives from Leprino and state environmental regulators hosted a public meeting on how that future cheese factory in East Lubbock proposes to get rid of its wastewater.
KCBD News Channel 11's Brittany Crittenden was there to hear the presentations and the concerns from citizens. She joins us now with their questions. Brittany?
Well, Karen and Abner, we first told you about these concerns a month ago when East Lubbock residents had an informal meeting with Leprino representatives. Their apprehension surrounds Leprino's application to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality to dump its wastewater, which Leprino says is treated, into Dunbar Lake. Leprino officials say the plant will bring in 8 million pounds of milk every day, and 87% of that milk is water. They say some of that water will be recycled to reuse within the facility, but it'll produce more water than it needs to operate, so the excess needs to be discharged elsewhere. Water treatment experts with the company say that water is put through bioreactor and membrane filtration to keep solids and chemicals from entering Dunbar Lake. They say the water is clean and will actually help boost the city's water supply in the Canyon Lake system.
The city, from our understanding, has a water plan, and our water being added to that water system helps them build a future Lake 7, which they can then use based on water rights. So ours will always go to Lake 6.
Lubbock residents lined up with questions about the quality of the water that will be entering the lake. They wanted to know more about the filtration system, how the water in the lake is tested, how often it's tested, and how quickly regulators would find out if contaminated water has entered the system.
They had problems down there. One time they had a bunch of dead fish in there, and we were trying to figure out what was causing that. And not only test the water, test the soil, the plants that give the fish oxygen, as well as try to catch a fish and test it.
There was a time for informal questions and formal comments at tonight's meeting. Those formal comments will be recorded, and TCEQ says it'll provide a response to those comments in the next 60 days. Tonight was the last night to give those public comments for the application, but it was not the time for a final decision. But the TCEQ has made a preliminary decision based on Leprino's proposed procedures that the discharged water would not affect the quality or the existing uses of the water at Dunbar Lake. If residents who commented aren't satisfied, they can request a contested case hearing later, and then the commission will decide if it wants to take that up. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Brittany.